Karina, for reminding me to record. So we will get into Christine's just shaking her head in the background like, you naughty thing, you should have been recording from the beginning. I guess I was just so excited to see you all. But I will just do a brief summary of everything that we said for those that are catching the recording. So first thing, we are excited about the incentive trip. So this call is all about qualifying for the incentive trip, how to do it. That is open for everybody. You don't have to be a rank to do it, but you do have to have the mindset that you can do it. You have to believe that you can do it. And we're going to show you how today. And then the second little reminder was, if you haven't gotten started the Club Fit Challenge yet, and by the way, that is going to contribute to going on this agent destination incentive trip as well. So another reason to go ahead and get started on that Club Fit Challenge, but also get highly educated on nutrition, the way the human body works, and our products as well. So I'm going to go ahead and start going through these slides a little bit with you. Efrosini will be joining us a little later, so stay tuned. But before we do that, please, 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 make sure, in fact, I'm going to actually encourage you guys to share your video with me. Like, I want to see your faces as you watch what I'm about to share with you, because it is exciting. So I definitely want to see those faces coming on. Thank you. Nushi, it's great to see you on here. But I would love to see some faces. Gabor, thank you for turning on. And what a cool name over here. Vihilmina. I hope I said that right. That was a good attempt. Was it correct? Vihilmina? Maybe. Tracy's on. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I want to make sure you've got a pen and a paper. Why? Because there are going to be some things that you're going to want to remember about how to qualify for this agent destination trip. So be taking notes as we go along. It is important not only for you, but for those of you that are already leading teams as well. You need to be able to help your brand new team members who join along the period of qualifying how to do it as well. So let me click onto the first slide. So what is the agent destination trip? First of all, it is a trip that the company, if you qualify right for it, will cover the cost of your hotel stay for 4 nights, 5 days. And if you qualify with a certain amount of points, they will also cover part of your flights from Europe as well. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to write down the number 100. Write down the number 100. I love that number 100. Like 100% feels really good, right? So we are looking as Europeans to get 100% of the points. 100% of the points, okay? So for 4 days, 4 nights, 5 days, we are going to be celebrating your success of getting 100% in the Caribbean. So this is a 5-star luxury all-inclusive resort. Do you know what that means? That means once you arrive on this resort, your wallet is staying in the safe. Everything is taken care for you. We're talking top shelf alcohol, if that's your jam. We're talking amazing, amazing pools, food, fun. But do you know what I found as somebody that's been blessed to go on a couple of incentive trips before in my lifetime? It's also the relationships on this trip. It's also the learning and the value on this trip, because the people that are going to qualify for this trip are the people that are building in the field right now. They are people that were not on fire 5 years ago, not people who are, on fire yesterday, but they are people that right now are in the trenches and they have momentum, and you're going to get to gel with them from people all over the world, because this incentive trip is for Africa, it's for South America, it's for America, and it's for Europe as well. So you're going to get to learn from some high quality individuals. It's going to have all your transfers included. There's going to be all of us. Isaac Ben Shabbat is going to be there, the CEO of the company. And what I love about him is his incredible way to be a professional businessman that has led a company through $1 billion in retail sales before, but also his ability to really make people fall in love with his vision, fall in love with the company, and feel that he is not only the CEO of their company, but a close friend as well. So we're really excited about having him join us on this trip. So there's going to be parties, private dinners, excursions. Like, these incentive trips are going to be memories that are going to last a lifetime. You want to be there. You want to be there, okay? Just get it in your mind that you're already there. I want you to take a moment right now, and I want you to close your eyes and visualize yourself boarding that plane, right? Where they've already contributed $500 to your plane ticket to get to the Caribbean, right? Crazy, crazy. They're going to give you some recognition on this trip. So you're going to get celebrated on the trip as well. The fact that you're able to get this is going to get celebrated. They're going to give you some souvenirs, some takeaway souvenirs, maybe some branded clothing. So that sort of thing is going to be included as well. But just also think of it like this, right? This agent destination trip, the footage should be able to make you money. The pictures that you take, the videos that you take on social media should lead to future recruitment as well. So you're also going for the travel stories. You're also going for the check out this wow lifestyle, check out this holiday that I earned through my hard work. And so Eddie's going to be there as well. Eddie's incredible. This has actually been, this resort is actually, I believe, chosen by Eddie. Jesse, Mazaf is going to be there. I know that Tracy from Canada is going to be there. She's just an incredible, incredible leader. And it's going to be a prime time for you to watch, learn, gel, and meet the leadership of Secret. And this is the first time, by the way, since our community has come together and joined Secret in Europe, because Europe really joined Secret in December 2020. It's the first time an incentive trip has been offered. It's the first time. Like, we haven't had the opportunity for an incentive trip because of the pandemic. So just imagine the buzz once we're there. So I want to take a moment. I want to get ready to play you the video of where we are headed. It's going to be in the late summer. It's going to be in August. So peak time for Europeans as well. So that means we've all got time off for that trip as well. So let's go ahead. Let's roll with the video. I am excited. I want to see your faces. The Dominican Republic, the Hard Rock. Wow. So I am, yes, so hyped up to be at that destination. We're definitely working hard with Efrosinas to make sure that we make it on that incentive trip as well. So just like all of you guys, here's what I want to say is, it's not an entitlement trip, right? Just because we've achieved Blue Diamond with the company doesn't mean that we're just going to assume that we're going to go. We're going to work hard to get there, like every single one of you. And that's going to be through personal action. And so I want to bring Efrosini up to talk to you about how you are going to qualify for that 100 points. That's the bad boy right there. So what does 100 points mean? First of all, that means yourself and your significant other, you are going on a fully paid, all-inclusive trip to the Hard Rock in Punta Cana, and you each get $500 USA towards your flights. So I know in Europe, that means that flights are going to be affordable for us. That means that, you know, flights might be $700 and it's just $200 per person or something like that. I know for those of you in Jamaica and the USA, your flights are taken care of. So this is pretty cool. So I'm going to bring Efrosini up to the camera right now, and she's going to share with you how you get to qualify for this trip. But let me wait. Let me have a look. What? That's really cool. Are we ready to live our best life? Are we ready to live our best life, everybody? So I wanted to see if you think you're gonna qualify. I want to see it on the chat right now. Just type in on the chat that you're ready to qualify. If you want it, I want to see that you're typing in the chat that you want to be there, okay?
J'avais la haine, j'ai joué jusqu'à lundi.
I can see people getting excited as well as videos. Alright, let's bring up everything.
Tout en Fendi. Je suis sur TikTok, elle fait la danse des bandits. Je suis dans des bails de fou, tu vois, c'est pas compliqué. Comme quand je me jette dans la foule et qu'ils allument les briquets. Ce soir, t'es relou.
All right. I want to see who's going to be coming with us. Oral's going to be there. Susanna says she's going to be there. Anna, Corinne, amazing. Isvan says he's going to be there. Petrovics is going to be there. Pia, Gabor, I wouldn't expect anything less. Absolutely. Guys, let's take an army from Europe to Dominican Republic. I'll tell you what, I'll never forget the first incentive trip that I got to go on. I want to say it was 2015, maybe it was earlier, and it was in Hawaii. And I remember it was my first ever incentive trip. And a lot of our leaders were there and they were excited to see me, and everybody was clapping for each other. Everybody was celebrating. And I had so many messages from people that were watching our videos, were watching our pictures on social media and saying, when you come back, tell me how I can be on the next one. And that's what's going to happen with this incentive trip, because this incentive trip, you don't need to be a higher rank to do it. In fact, I was going through the numbers, and when I saw the numbers, it almost makes it look like as if the company is making it so easy for us to qualify because they want all of us to be there, okay? And let me just basically break it down for you a little bit, okay? So as Melanie shared, okay, we've got essentially it's 24 weeks in total, but we're in the 4th week now. So there's 20 weeks left from today. But what I've done to give you an idea is that even if you're brand new, even if this is your first webinar, you haven't signed anybody up, you got 0 points, I'm even going to break it down for you on exactly what you need to do from today onwards to still qualify. Okay? Because I don't want people to go, oh, I missed the last 4 weeks. I'm never going to get the points. And they don't even try. My philosophy always is, and I think I heard something similar from Les Brown one time, if you shoot for the stars and you fall on the clouds, it's still a soft landing. Aim high. When you aim high, even if you fall short, you're still going to get further than most people, because most people always try to play it safe. Don't let that be you, okay? You're in network marketing. Why? Because you want more from life. If you wanted to keep having more of what you've already had, you wouldn't be investing your extra time to build something better for yourself. So you're already in the arena of stretching your comfort zone because you want to build a better quality of life. Stop playing it safe, okay? Push yourself to keep stretching the comfort zone. Let me break it down to you in a few simple steps, okay? So let's say right now, you're brand new, you got 0 points, okay? This is the points that you need that enable you to either go on the trip and be invited, because let's say you didn't hit all the points and you get 25 points, right? you can still be invited to go on the trip. You just basically cover your expenses. And because we're taking so many rooms, the company will give you a very heavily discounted price. My philosophy is if you can get something for free, why pay for it? That's my philosophy, okay? So personally, if I were you, I would be focusing on minimum 50 to 100 points. 25 points, yeah, cool. You'll be with everybody, but minimum 50 points. So at least you get the trip for yourself paid for. Then of course, if you get 100 points, you get the trip for you, one more person, and $500 each towards your flights, which pretty much is everything paid for, okay? So there's lots of ways to get points, right? For example, every 300 TPQV is 1 point. Now, how do you get TPQV? TPQV stands for total personal qualifying volume. This is a combination of whatever your customers buy and whatever you buy. So let's put it this way. If let's say, okay, every single month, you are on subscribe and save and you're on 50-50, okay? Because essentially, this is one of the goals that you guys want to have in 2023, guys. In 2023, you want to have a goal that when you get people in Secret, make sure you get them on Club Secret, because that's where the biggest value is going to be. There's no point shopping from Amazon if you don't have Amazon Prime. If you love shopping from Amazon, Amazon Prime gives you a lot of value. And the value that Amazon Prime gives you compared to Club Secret is this compared to this, okay? Firstly, Amazon Prime just gives you some free movies, some free delivery. Well, Club Secret gives you a getaway, gives you daily deals, gives you an additional 10% on top of the 40% discount that you get on the products, gets you different booking engines with net prices. And there's so many benefits, and you're going to see a lot of enhancements to Club Secret in the next 90 days, okay? So get people in, get them on Club Secret, get them on Subscribe and Save. That's called 50-50. $50 a month on Club Secret, $50 a month in QV. That means they're buying a product. Like my personal favorite products that I can't do without, always on my desk, okay? Recovery, okay? Recovery for me has been an absolute lifesaver. I came home today, I had a headache, I took recovery. Like I literally take recovery for pretty much everything, okay? If you're on recovery and HydroFX, you should be going through 1 bottle each every single month, because I take my Hydro in the morning, three capsules, and it gets me through a month. And I take this at lunchtime, and the molecular hydrogen that it produces, it creates a layering effect. And for me, I believe this is a lifesaver. You know, put your favorite product on Subscribe and Save. Couple of products on Subscribe and Save every month, you've hit the 50-50. Now, number one, if you're doing that, you already get a point every single month, okay? So if you're on 50-50, 1 point every single month, right? That means for the next few months, you're going to get 4 points, right? Sorry, 5 points. For every personal you have on Subscribe and Save on 50-50, you also get another point, okay? And I'm going to show you what to aim for in the next few days. So if, let's say, for example, you're on Subscribe and Save and you're on 50-50, and what if you basically have 3 customers that every single month they're buying $100 or even $50 worth of products, okay? That's another 150 total personal volume. Plus your 100, you're almost at 300. Are you guys with me? Okay, so essentially, this is a very easy way in order to get your first 5 points, okay? Now, we're gonna go through this in a second. So step one, you're on subscribe and save, 5 points over the next few months just by you being on subscribe and save. Step two, focus on getting 5 personals that are also on subscribe and save. That means if you've got a bunch of personals and they're just on Club Secret, get them on subscribe and save. Ask them, what is their 1 or 2 products you cannot live without? Get that on subscribe and save. Okay, guys. Sometimes I get people that say, yeah, but if Orsini, you know, we spend $100, we must spend 15 euros on shipping. I'm like, I get it. Okay. You can't get away from shipping anyway. I paid 30 euros for shipping to get 1 item of clothing from London to Cyprus. And it was not 30 euros, 30 pounds in shipping. And it was like 300 grams. Shipping has gone up everywhere. We're very grateful that Secret has negotiated really, really good prices, but there's also something special coming out on subscribe and save and shipping as well. But here's the thing that I want you guys to focus on. Do you focus on the opportunity or do you focus on the obstacle? Because whatever you focus on is always going to expand, right? I remember there was a time where we had a bunch of people in our team in Africa paying $100 a month and not getting anywhere near the value back. You know why they were doing it though? Because they were focused on the opportunity of improving their life. They didn't focus on what it cost them. They focused on what it could make them. That's the way you're going to look at it as well, okay? What other business could you have out there in the real world where you could spend $100 a month and get access to Club Secret, all these benefits, amazing products getting delivered to your house, and on top of that, contributing towards you going to the Caribbean, expenses paid for? Like, there's nothing out there that comes even close to what we've got. So if you focus on getting at least 5 personals on subscribe and save on Club Secret and subscribe and save, just even from now going onwards, even if you had no one up until this point, that's another 20 points. So this is just 2 steps so far. You get on subscribe and save, and you get 5 personals on subscribe and save. And obviously that goes with that same for Club Secret. Now, you've already got your first 25 points just by doing those 2 things. Can you see how this is very, very simple so far? Okay, this is step 1. Let's go to a second step. What if between now and June, when this promotion finishes, you focus on making just 1 sale per week? 1 sale per week, they either buy the preview pack, which is the small pack, the medium pack, okay, or the professional pack. Now, you guys know there's a very special promotion that just launched on Saturday, just for Europe and Africa, that anybody that essentially introduces someone new and they buy the professional pack, the person that buys the professional pack gets 3 getaways. We know these, right? The person that enrolls them, and this is a limited time promotion until the 16th of February, gets a getaway as well, right? Like, seriously, this is a crazy promotion. So if you come in and, you know, people are like, oh, make a sale every week. I don't know how I can do that at Orsini. Well, let me ask you this, right? If your conversion ratio is 20%, that means you show 10 and you get 2. That means in order for you to make 1 sale every week, you need to show 5 people every week. Guys, if you're not showing 5 people every week, you're not even playing this game. Okay? 5 people every week, 1 hour each presentation is 5 hours a week. That's it. It's 5 hours a week. It's 2 evenings a week. That's it. right? You can sit there and do a couple of evenings where you invite a couple of people, and another evening where you invite another couple of people. 5 presentations a week with an average of 20% conversion ratio. That means 1 new sale every week. What does that mean? It means in the next 4 weeks, you've now achieved Rockstar bonus. Because when you make 4 enrollments in 4 weeks, you get Rockstar bonus, which means your direct commissions are now doubled. So even if, let's say, for example, let's put things in perspective. Even if you're brand new today, you made 0 sales so far, right? And you follow this plan over the next 5 weeks, okay? Over the next 5 weeks, essentially, you're going to be able to get 1 new person started over the next 5 weeks. That's 5 new people in the next 5 weeks. You've now got Rockstar bonus. Okay. Over the next 2 months, you've achieved Rockstar bonus twice. That means you got double commissions for 8 weeks in a row. Okay. Even if they just bought the small pack, that means you've made $640 in commissions. This is just the direct commissions from the Rockstar bonus and from getting new agents started. It doesn't even include the cycle bonus. It doesn't include the matching bonus. It doesn't include anything else. 1 person getting involved every single week. If they're a preview pack, that's an additional 20 points by the end of the promotion. So let's do the maths. You've got 25 points already by you being on Subscribe and Save and getting 5 people on Subscribe and Save. Okay. Plus another 20 points by making 1 sale a week, every single week, starting from now, if they bought the small pack. That means you're already on 45 points. Okay. Let's go back to what 45 points gets you, which means you're very close to already qualifying for yourself, the trip for 1. You see the 50 points there? Okay. Right? Just by doing those 2 things. 1 sale every week, even if they're just a small pack. What if you get the medium pack? Okay. The medium pack is 40 points plus the other 25 points. That means you're on 65 points, which means your trip is paid for plus your airfares. What if every person that you enrolled is also getting the professional pack? That means, okay, you see this there? 60 points plus the other 25 points, you're on 85 points, which means you got your trip for 2 already paid for. Just by doing those 3 things: get on Subscribe and Save, get 5 people to Subscribe and Save, make a new enrollment every single week. Are you guys with me? Do you see how simple the company has done it to essentially enable you to follow a rhythm over the next few weeks between now and June, guys? Let me show you something else, okay? Which is really cool that the company just introduced now. By doing this, here's what's going to happen as a byproduct, okay? By you focusing on showing 1 person a day, 5 days a week, 1 new enrollment every single week, here's what's going to happen. Over the next few weeks, you're going to start ranking up. You're going to start achieving bronze, royale, silver, gold. When you achieve gold or above, the company for every single week you qualify to gold will give you an extra ½ point. So that means if you achieve gold by week 6 to 4, that means in the next 4 weeks, and there's a reason that I put this on the screen, because the company just introduced a promotion. We had this promotion near Black Friday, if you guys remember, and we had a bunch of people that qualified for this all around the world. And the company did a promotion where if you achieve gold, now gold is 14,000 QV on the left and 14,000 QV on the right. If you play with professional packs, it's 7 sales on the professional pack on the left, 7 sales on the professional pack on the right, that's gold. When you maintain that, okay, and if you achieve gold for the first time, company gives you $1,000 bonus, rank up bonus. If you achieve diamond between now and the 24th of February, the company is also going to give a $10,000 bonus. Okay. Now, I know some of you like diamond seems so far away for Sydney. I get it. See as far as you can see, guys. And when I promise you, when you get there, you're going to be able to see further. When I first got started in network marketing, and in April, it's going to be my 15-year anniversary in network marketing. When I got started because my mortgage and my main bills were £2,000 a month. And I said to myself, if I can make £2,000 a month part-time, even if it takes me 5 years, I know I'll have peace of mind because I won't have to stress, what if I lose my job tomorrow and I can't pay my mortgage and I lose my house? I just got started for £2,000 a month. When I got to £2,000 a month, my mentor said, hey, look, if you can do £2,000 a month, you can do £2,000 a week. And my vision started growing. You know, now my vision is way bigger. Why? Because I've grown as a person, but I didn't start like that. You know, Jesse McPherson, who's going to be with us in Venice in a couple of weeks. Jesse was a professional dancer. He got started in this industry 18 years ago. Why? Because he wanted to be able to fill up his car with fuel without having to stress whether he can afford to fill up his tank with fuel. Because he was putting $5 and $10 and $20 because he didn't have enough money to fill up his car. Now he's the #1 income earner in the company, making $200,000 to $300,000 a month. A month. Some people don't even make that over 2 years, let alone a month. But he just started because he wanted to fill up his car with fuel. That's it. So even if right now your vision may feel small, focus on making that vision a reality. As soon as you make that vision a reality, your vision will keep growing. Okay. If you get to Ruby and above, instead of half a point every week, you get 1 point every week you qualified. So if you get to Ruby between now, okay, and there's week 624, which is in 4 weeks, and you maintain that until the end of the promotion, that's an additional 16 points. Okay, now you're like, Efrosini, you've given me so many points, I'm losing track, you know, I'm feeling lost with all these numbers. You know, I'm going to make it so easy for you guys because check this out. I'm going to post this tracker for you guys where it will enable you to every single week track your points to see exactly where you're at. Okay, I don't expect you to sit there and do these calculations from the top of your head. So I put a yellow highlighter where week 620 is where we're at right now. Remember, in Secret, our week always ends on a Monday night. That's why Mondays, we always call it Money Monday. Okay, it's the last day of the week. It's the last opportunity to make sure you finish the week strong. When you finish the week strong on a Monday, you start your new week strong. Because remember, our 5th week, one of the weeks goes away in terms of the volume. If this is completely brand new to you and going way over your head, it's very simple. When you log into your back office, there's a section that says My Snapshot. And under My Snapshot, there's a button that says My Rank Meter. That enables you to see how close are you to the next rank right now. How much volume do you have right now? How many ranks do you need and at which level those ranks need to be for the next level? And honestly, guys, any of you guys need any sort of help whatsoever hitting the next rank, myself and Melanie, feel free to reach out to us. We're always making ourselves available as much as we possibly can because we've got a very big mission this year. We said with Melanie that this year, 2023, is going to be the year of diamonds for Europe. And the number that I have in my mind, it's a big number, it's a bold statement, but I have 7 new diamonds in my mind for Europe this year. I feel this year is going to be the time for Europe. I feel like we got warmed up the first year trying to figure out our feet. The second year, we had, a roller coaster. Like 2022 for a lot of people was a very, very tough year. 2023, I feel this year is momentum year. I feel this year there's a bunch of people that are on this webinar right now, and I know you can feel what I'm talking about, that this year we're going to be celebrating you on stage for a bunch of different ranks. Okay. And I feel that this particular incentive trip the Secret has put together is exactly what we need in order to catapult people into qualifying for the incentive trip, and along the way getting new golds, new platinums, new rubies, and later on new diamonds. Okay, so every single week you look at your total personal qualifying volume that you have in your back office. Remember, 300 points gets you 300 total personal qualifying volume is 1 point. Okay, so if you see you've only got 250 total personal qualifying volume in your back office, what do? Place an order for a recovery in a month. So, okay, whatever you don't use, you can always sell it. Personally, we can't get enough products because the whole family is in it. I was at a family gathering this afternoon. I had my secret box as I was going out. And, one of my cousins was like, oh, what have you got? What have you got? And I opened the box and she had a look at what I had. And she goes, oh, I've got this situation, with my face, when can we catch up? It just became a conversation starter. And on Tuesday, I'm going to catch up with her and give her some recommendations based on her face and what works. Like, it's just coming natural right now because it's top of mind. Okay. How many new people you got started on the preview, on the Power Pack and the Pro? You track your points there. And how many people do you have on 50-50? So you can track your points there. And remember, the rank gets you half a point or a full point, depending on what rank you are. Okay. All right. So that's the tracker. I will actually post it on the chats later on, so that way you guys have access to it. Okay. Now, last but not least, and this is really, 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 really key, right? You also get points for attending the event. So you guys know, literally 2 weeks from today, we're going to be in Venice, right? We're going to have Matt Morris, one of my best friends in the world, a guy that has been my mentor since 2008. This is the third company that we're a part of together. So much fun. We're like so much wisdom. This guy is one of the top trainers in network marketing, guys. To give you an idea, I've been to international events with him outside of the companies that we've been a part of, and have seen a queue of people just literally lining up to take pictures with him. And I'll never forget one time I was in the queue, not to take a picture with him, but we were going to go out to lunch. And there was this Brazilian guys. And they looked at me and they're like, oh, you can take a picture with him first. It's okay. We're happy to wait. And I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't need a picture with him. They're like, oh, but you're in the queue. I said, yeah, we're just going to go out to lunch. They looked at me like I was going to have lunch with Brad Pitt. They're like, you're going to have lunch with him? Like, because like in their mind, Matt Morris, we call him the unemployed millionaire because he wrote a best-selling book on Amazon called The Unemployed Millionaire. He's written 9 different books, bestsellers on Amazon, right? Highly recommend you get your hands on his books. But he's got a YouTube channel with hundreds of thousands of views, some of them millions of views, teaching people network marketing, so much free content that he's put on out there. He's the kind of guy that mentors. He's documented, last I checked, close to 200 millionaires in his team over his network marketing career. 200 millionaires, okay? So this is just one of the 3 people you're going to learn from. And Jesse McPherson that I shared with you guys earlier, #1 incomer in the company, Crown Royale. And what I'm really, really, really excited about, our CEO, Isaac Ben-Shabbat, is going to be there. So you being at that event, you get a point. You book the next event, you get another point. I know our Jamaican friends, maybe more difficult for you guys to come to Venice, but there's Playbook in Atlanta in February, okay? And guys, here's what I always say, right? Sometimes you talk about certain things and I can hear people's objections in their mind going, but Frosini, how much is that going to cost? Flights and accommodation and these, and, what if I need a visa? What if I need this? And I'm going to say it, guys, exactly what my mentor said to me like 15 years ago. Freedom is going to come at a price. There's going to be a price in order to achieving the vision that you created for yourself. I don't know what your price is going to be, but that price is different for everybody because it depends on your vision. And I know your vision is different to everybody else's. Maybe your vision is like, look, if I can make $2,000 a month, I can get my time back. I can replace my full-time income. I can, help my husband leave his job. I can help my wife leave her job. I can put my kids through college without, thinking about this crazy student loans. Maybe your vision is bigger. Maybe you were like, you know what? I know that I deserve more in life. I know I'm a 10K a month earner, 20K a month. Heck, who's to decide how much you deserve to get paid? The only person that decides how much you deserve to earn, and more importantly, it's never the money, it's what you're going to do with it, is you. But there is always going to be a cost associated to your vision. It's going to be a time investment, and it's going to be a financial investment along the way. There's going to be trainings you're going to need to attend, because the person you are today is the person that's created the life that you're living right now. And if you're happy with that, fantastic. But if you want more, you need to upgrade the mindset before you upgrade your bank account. The one cannot go without the other. But here's the other thing as well. There's also another cost called the opportunity cost. And the opportunity cost is essentially what it's going to cost you if you don't do something about it. I've met so many people over the last 15 years that at some point turned around and said to me, you know what, Frosini, I wish I had joined you when you showed me 5 years ago, 7 years ago, 10 years ago. I get so many people telling me that, feeling that they missed the boat. And they have this cost, which is regret. I wish I had, I should have, I could have, where would I have been? Where would my life be today if 2 years ago when I got started, I did more action, I paid the sacrifices, I went to the trainings, where would my business be today? And the only thing I'm going to say is that the past has already happened. There's no way you can change it. But the future, you're designing it and you're writing it right now. So the decisions that you take today is what's going to shape your future tomorrow. Don't wait another day wondering what's going to happen without taking control of your future and actually doing something about it. Realizing that, yes, of course, there's certain things we cannot control in the world, guys. The only thing that we can control, though, is exactly how we deal with it. Challenges are going to come. Of course, they're going to come. Economies are going to fluctuate. Jobs are going to get lost. We're about to go through a hell of a winter storm over the next year, 2 years, 3 years. I don't know. It's a scary time for a lot of people. It's an exciting time for a lot of other people. Why? Because, and for you guys, it should be an exciting time. You know why? Because you're part of a vehicle where a lot of people right now are going to be looking for an opportunity, and you can be the person that can give them a call and go, hey, Winston, I heard what's going on in your life. You know what? I've got the vehicle. You and me, let's lock arms. Let's get to work. Let's help you change your life. Let's help change our lives together. Let's go. You can be that person calling the people and giving them the lifeline at a time that they need it. So at the same time, you've got this amazing platform right now that you can leverage. And it's such an easy conversation, guys. I'm going on a trip to the Caribbean, all expenses paid for. This is my mission. This is my goal. I'm doing that in August. I'm looking for the people that are going to come with me. Josie, you going to come with me? Cheryl, are you going to come with me? Alina, you going to come with us? Anna, you going to come with us? Okay. It's a decision away, and you got to make sure your action backs it. Guys, it's Sunday night, 24 hours left of the week. Let's make it count. 2 weeks until Venice. Thank you for tuning in, and see you in Venice.